back, everybody. This is Soarin Scratchin. You have found us again, or you've found us for the first time. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Keep an eye or ear out. There will be a phrase mentioned at some point in this video that'll help get your suggestion in a comment in today's video moved towards the front of the line. So keep an eye out. But first, who are we? I am the Eagle Fan, and my friend over here.
That be me. I'm Evil Chicken. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for joining us. Hey, I think we're going to have some giggles tonight. I'm just guessing.
Yes, I hope so as well. We are going to do some more JonTron. This is KFC Conspiracies down the chicken hole. Guess that's better than down the rabbit hole.
The chicken
But
hole.
Depends on what you're into.
There we are. There we are. The cloaca. Anyway, I digress. But let's continue.
So before we go any farther, rabbit or chicken?
Well, rabbit has a long established tradition of having a literal rabbit hole to go down. Chicken's not so much. So I'm going to go rabbit on that one.
Okay, good point. That'll work.
Chicken holes just bring up all sorts of uncomfortable topics. So, I mean,
hey, look, I'm not going to judge.
I mean, if you think about it, though, I mean, like, chicken's anatomy is pretty amazing. You know what? We really shouldn't go down this rabbit hole.
Potentially the closest ancestor to a dinosaur.
Oh, look at there. There you go.
Millions of years ago.
There we are. Got the feathers.
So, those dinosaurs, the ones where there's always that one looking up at the sky when that comet is coming. Or
Yes,
when that meteor is coming. As the meme says, there's always that one looking up there like, that can't be good.
Keep looking up. Keep your eyes to the sky.
Because you want to know when it's going to happen, or maybe you don't. So
yeah.
But we're not finishing up yet. So
no. See you next time.
Hopefully nobody's got a Pavlovian response to hearing that. Thank you very much.
Done.
So, who is ready for first? Wait, we got to get over to this other screen here.
Ooh.
There we go.
Through the magic of the YouTubes.
So let's see some JonTron.
Yeah.
Let's laugh. I think I'm going to be hungry for fried chicken after this, or maybe not, depending on what the conspiracies are. Let's see what we've got.
Yes. I wait with bated breath.
I hope I don't regret this afterwards. That's always been my guilty pleasure spot to go to once in a while.
KFC?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Who has the best chicken? Is it KFC? Is it Popeyes?
It's KFC.
Is it okay? Take your time. Take it up.
It's original recipe KFC. That brings back childhood memories right there.
Oh yeah, but you know what? That extra crispy is like the shiznit.
See,
Hey, it's okay.
I'll have them, but
the bucket's
either
big enough for both of us, baby.
or even the grilled that they have now too. But
grilled?
It's
what?
Yeah.
It's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Sorry, man. They have grilled as well, and it's good. At least it was. I haven't had it in a while. Now I think I'm going to have to go over to KFC tomorrow.
That's a chicken hole I wouldn't mind investigating.
And I like their mashed potatoes. Very good.
Wow. Good. I'm not throwing any stones, man. None whatsoever.
Although the only issue I have is, especially over here in the U.S.,
yeah,
is that they fill them so full of steroids and stuff.
Right.
I don't, it makes it bigger, plumper, and all that. But
it's a delicious chicken.
I don't like it as much as, oddly enough, one of my trips to India, there was a KFC in the building there. Okay. And I used to love what they had there because they didn't have that big, plumped up, just full of juice chicken. it was just regular chicken, and it was good because I like my chicken to have a little bit of dryness with it.
Okay.
That seems to add to the flavor, I think. But that's
Gotcha.
just me. Anyway,
No.
we are getting, I guess we're not really getting off topic, but
Nah.
let's
I don't think so.
let's watch some JonTron. What say thou?
Make it so.
What a magnificent avian. An outstanding specimen. You're beautiful, aren't you? You are. It's just a shame for you. You happen to be made of meat gold. Oh my! I really did not expect that to happen. Can it be okay? Everything's gonna be fine. Ah, fried chicken. A delicacy loved the world over. I love it. You love it. It's the only thing that'll literally sell itself. That's right. People will give you their hard-earned money, and all you have to do is make it for them. No advertising necessary. But this is America after all. And where there's a marketing budget, they'll find a way. And on that very topic, no one's got deeper pockets than the unrivaled king of the coop, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And KFC, to market their product, they have made some seriously weird stuff over the years. Like such classics as a Lifetime original movie starring Mario Lopez as Colonel
That was
Sanders.
awesome.
A video game console that never came out that was meant to keep your chicken warm while you played or cause a house fire or something, I don't know. And who among us could forget about that time they made a Colonel Sanders striptease for moms on Mother's Day?
I hear you're the best mom in the world. Well, what do you think, Boris?
You did not have to do that. You knew you did not have to do that. How could you have done that? Can you live with yourself?
Yeah.
What you've gone and done. What you've gone and done here. For God's sake, you're a bunch of fucking degenerates. And of course, to round it all out, there's retro games.
Oh, he wasn't talking
Gen
about
Z, boomers. We gotta sell chicken to these demographics. Make them fight.
Oh, did. All right. We got all the time. You don't
Hey,
have
it's
all the
us.
time. You're losing, pal. You're the one running out of time. Ah, well.
They ask you how you are.
I'm
you
sorry,
just
none
have
of
to
us
say
is
that
a
you're
young
fine
kid.
when you're-
But it will be. It's us from like future, or I'm sorry, from past and now.
Yes, there we are.
I forgot about some of the weird things KFC has done. I didn't know about the Mother's Day thing.
No, but that's awesome. I would love to see a sequel to that movie, though.
Really?
The family, we sat down, we laughed our asses off. It was great.
I think we need to do this. I think that movie needs to happen on Soarin Scratchin.
Sorry, my internet's doing weird things.
Oh, sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good.
I think we need to make that happen.
What? The sequel?
Eagle fan watches that movie on
Maybe.
Soarin Scratchin.
Yeah, you have to have an appreciation for those Hallmark movies. You know, you know.
Oh, I just need to have alcohol.
Their appreciation. comes in
Alcohol's not the
bottle.
answer, kids.
No, but it is a solution. So,
Let's hear more.
yes.
You're not really fine.
But in their quest for raising chicken awareness, in their blind dash towards the forbidden fry, something went very, very wrong. That's right. I regret to inform you that KFC's officially gone down the chicken hole. Excuse me? A mini-series on the topic of conspiracy theories? KFC, do better. I ordered chicken, okay? Not a side of misinformation. Where is Snopes? So basically, for the purposes of advertising, KFC for one of their YouTube channels made a mini-series on conspiracy theories that they then called KFC Mysteries, which, why not just call it KFC Conspiracies? And based on the view counts here, you can pretty much see no one has watched through them, even though they've been out for over 2 years. And
That's
they're
a
right there on the
huge number.
timeline, sandwiched between videos with way higher views. So I don't know why no one's watched this, but I gotta tell you, it's an untapped gold mine. Essentially, the format is each episode they have two people with supposedly differing opinions on certain controversial topics, like flat Earth versus hollow Earth. And as you can see, it's even got the little warning box down below there, which to me personally is oddly reminiscent of the old explicit content warning from the 90s. You know, basically it's just a symbol that means, hey, the dope shit that'll make your grandma have a stroke at the Thanksgiving dinner table, yeah, it's all in here. That's what you're looking for. What even is a hollow earth? I've never heard of that one. How many more of these freaking earth shape theories you psychos gonna come up with? What's next? We're gonna get isosceles triangle earth? The hollow earth is a concept proposing that the planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Well, if true, you know, that shouldn't be too hard to test. We can do it right now. Let's put this one to bed, huh? All right, all you hollow earthers out there, time to put your theory to the test. All you need for this experiment is a handy-dandy oversized sewing needle and a earth. Kind of cringe you didn't think to do this, by the way. Kind of obvious, but let's see what happens. Oh crap, they were right. So strap in, grab a drink, a drumstick, and a tinfoil hat. Cause we're going down the chicken hole.
Oh man, if they have serious flat earthers on here, they are some insane people.
Well, maybe. What if it's flat and hollow?
We all know it's donut shaped.
Oh,
It's donut shaped and it's on the back of a turtle.
true. This is true. Yes.
Or if anyone has actually played Minecraft, we all know it's a cube.
There we go.
What the fuck, dude? Unless you're getting flirty or something, I wouldn't do that again.
Some of the world's greatest mysteries include the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Were they real? What really goes on in the Bermuda Triangle? But more importantly,
How did I get all the way up here on this chair by myself? Am I small or is the table big? Who is this guy exactly? He seems like he's got an awful lot of authority over at this company. He looks like a bootleg James Corden to me. And I'm pretty sure James Corden is already a couple bootlegs down himself. Just for brevity's sake, from now on, I'll be referring to you, sir, as James Cordon Bleu, based on the wildly popular food dish, chicken cordon bleu. See, that's it right there. Everyone knows that. I don't need to explain that, and that's you. You're James Cordon Bleu. By the way, can I just say, this guy must seriously know how to sell fried chicken, because apparently this ain't his first rodeo, okay? They had him go to a hipster pheromone party once in London where he sniffed soiled clothing and almost actually vomited multiple times.
that's not even funny.
Come and get it.
What are the KFC 11 herbs and spices? I have tried everything in my power to get KFC to tell me what the 11 herbs and spices are.
But at this point, they pretty much just won't let me back in the building. I've gotten answers like, who are you? This is corporate. What do you mean, the secret recipe? No, we're not gonna give that to you. Who are you? It's been tough.
So, KFC have changed the game and they've sent me to meet some people with their very own mysteries and try to get them talking.
KFC have tried to placate me by putting me in this chair and just saying, I don't know, talk to some people. Go do your thing, we'll build you a set. It'll be great, trust me.
From crop circles to secret societies and many other mysteries.
What does it say on his bucket? Fried chicken solves most problems. All right, fair bet. Let's give it a try. Then why am I still here?
I've been sent to try and find out if these people can find a common ground which leads to the truth.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where we're gonna end up, the truth.
Hi, my name is Bitu Thomas.
And my title is Non-Believer in Simulation, okay? That's what I go by. You can call me what you want, but that's the official title.
I am from East London and I believe that life is not a simulation, mainly because we are now in a technological phase, or something that I personally call a digital era.
Whoa! You coined that yourself? Have you copyrighted that? Call the anthropologists. Update the lexicons. It's like if you were living amongst like a modern day Socrates, would you know? If Jesus were among you, would you know? Or would you just like put him on a cross and nail him there? Like statistically, yeah, you would have been one of the crucifiers.
And I believe that in the next 100 years, man would find something else and jump on top of that.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with simulation though? Let's break down what she said here. We're not in a simulation. We're in the personally coined digital age, and man's gonna find something else to jump on top of. Trampoline? That's a proper thesis for non-simulation theory, so I can get it. You guys, can you help me out? What does it mean? What does she mean? Just hurry, because they're watching. They're gonna know. They're gonna see my weakness. How does that relate to the simulation thing?
My name is Luca. I'm from Bristol, and I believe that the world is a simulation.
Because look at me. I pretty much can only come out of like a Bethesda video game character creator.
First things first. Bucket or burger?
Bucket.
Yeah?
Yeah? Bucket? Oh, she said bucket!
What about you?
A burger.
You're a burger man.
Zinger.
He likes a burger. He's a burger man. I don't know which one of these mincing things that I like.
Fillet or zinger?
It's a zinger.
Zinger?
Zinger.
You're a zinger as well?
I like a zinger.
She's a zinger girl. Zinger. This is zinger. Oh, I'm out of breath from doing it. If it doesn't get in the cut, just show it. Just show it here. That's what I'm out of breath from doing. Just did it a second ago. But look at my form. If it's in the cut, that's great. But if it's not, I want it here. Because look at that form.
Bones or boneless?
Bones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Boneless.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Yeah.
She's fucking weird, right? And when I drove her to the patent office to copyright her thing, she kept like doing this weird thing with her lips, like. I don't like her.
Is she just about to do the thing with her lips?
I don't know. We will go back a second there.
Gotcha.
I gotta say, it's gotta be bone.
I tend to agree with you.
'Cause
Unless
it's real chicken.
if
and
it's
it
a
doesn't
chicken
taste
finger
processed.
as opposed to a chicken nugget, the fingering is better than nuggets.
So you've never been nuggeted?
No. So maybe I should keep an open mind. And maybe I shouldn't comment on that just yet because I need to be nuggeted.
Yeah.
You
Now,
know? Yeah, but
if it's
chicken, I like with the bone. I do too.
if it's just if it's a straight fillet and it's not like the processed crap, then boneless is okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
I mean, when you get a plate of chicken wings, you want teeth on bone, rending flesh.
Yeah.
At least I do.
The only time I will get the boneless is if I'm ordering out to have it delivered, because
Yeah, why?
every time I get the regular wings, they're always soggy. They're not crispy anymore by the time I get them.
Oh, yeah.
And I know
That's the tragedy of delivery.
Yeah.
I understand.
So,
I know
even
that.
if I
share
try to
that
get it
pain.
without the sauce and put the sauce on or anything, it still just doesn't end up right. So, a lot of times I'll just be like, oh, just give me the boneless wings without the
Right.
sauce on them. I'll put the
Right.
sauce on them when it gets here.
Yeah, which makes sense. I can dig that. I can definitely.
But if I'm going out, it's got to be nice, crispy, regular
yeah.
wings.
Yeah.
With
Do
the
you
bone.
like- With what?
With the bone. And
Oh,
I
absolutely.
am
I agree.
drums.
I agree.
Drums or flats?
Oh, I could swing either way. I like them both. I
Well,
don't mind flats.
I'm fine with both.
Yeah,
it's
me
just
too.
easier to eat the drums.
Well, actually, I got it down to a science with the flats now. It's like
Okay.
gnaw, push, gnaw. It's beautiful.
It seems like you get more meat on the drums though.
Probably. But you have a nice fat content with the flats, so you get all that chicken flavor. It's like mamacita.
Oh, okay.
But
See,
you know.
I call me weird. I like the little bit of dryness you can kind of get on the one little part of the wing type. But
Okay.
anyway,
We need to go out for wings again. It's been a while.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Now
That can
I'm
be
hungry.
a Soarin and Scratchin episode when we go on a road trip. We got to stop
Oof.
somewhere for wings.
Let me ask you this: do you like them naked or do you like them battered?
I like them naked and fried.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not-
so do I.
I'm not big on them being battered.
I agree.
I like the
think it
crispiness of
detracts-
the skin.
Absolutely, the crispiness of the skin. I think that's important for
Yeah.
a very good wing.
Without a
Absolutely.
battering on there.
Yeah, definitely.
The only thing I like on them is the sauce.
Yeah, I agree, man. Okay,
So-
right now, what are some of the best places to get wings? You think? It's tough because
It's been a while since I've really been just to a place.
yeah,
I actually don't mind Buffalo Wild Wings if I'm able to put the order in for them to be extra crispy. They haven't allowed that for a while, so I'm not a fan, because they are notorious for them just not being. They're, it tastes like rubbery with the skin, and I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Also, you have to ask for wet, because sometimes they'll just be like, with the sauce, and you want it slopping. You want it.
I used to like Wings to Go.
They were good.
I don't think they're over there anymore, though. So
yeah, I don't think so.
They were good. There's a few other little local places that I found that have decent wings, but I don't even remember now. I've tried different places, and we gotta go get back out.
You
there.
went to Wing Fest, didn't you?
Oh,
before?
Yeah, I was there the last one before COVID.
That's right. Yeah, we were there. That's right.
Yeah.
I love Wing Fest.
Yeah.
Glorious.
I wish I had known about this year's earlier. I knew about it like 2 weeks before it happened, and all the VIP passes were already gone by then.
Yeah, the VIP is the way to go, because it gets you an hour. It gets you in there an hour earlier.
Yeah,
and that way you can start hitting them up. I'm the guy with the clipboard,
and you're in the good tables.
Yes,
you're in the area with the good tables. You're not standing up.
I'm the guy with the clipboard. I'll have each one listed, and I will grade it. And I'm sick. It's just.
Oh my God! It was impressive. I went there I was a noob. I had no idea. I got there, and then I saw you guys get there, and all of a sudden you've got this clipboard. You're taking all your notes. I'm like, wow.
Hell yeah! Now
the nice thing is you had an extra printed out sheet, so I was able to at least use that.
See? Yeah, man, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
one year somebody brought and there's nothing against vegetarians or vegetarian food.
Vegetarian wings do not belong there.
This guy brought this restaurant brought and from what I understand, they make good wings. But they decided not to enter a wing in a wing contest. They decided that these plugs of sawdust would do instead. And
they go right to last place.
And so I was like, what the F is that? I didn't say that because
I am definitely not vegetarian, but I really don't like the vegetarian stuff where it's like, this is vegetarian chicken. No. It's something else. Call it whatever you want. It's not chicken.
It was kind of like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah,
that's not the Chicago way.
It would, I don't make an apple that is meat and call it, well, this is a meat apple, or this is, this is meat cauliflower. No.
Anyway, exactly. Don't misrepresent yourself. Don't lie. Be authentic. Just saying.
So
it's a chicken wing contest.
Do we think she does that thing with her lips here?
I hope so.
Let's find out.
Yes.
She kept doing this weird thing with her lips, I don't like her.
I eat the bones as well.
You eat the bones?
You eat the bones?
What?
You don't eat the whole bone, do you?
Not the whole bone, right? I mean, you eat the bones as well?
I do. I crunch and bite it.
Who does that? You can do that?
No.
You just eat chicken bones? I've never seen someone just be eating their drumstick and be like, oh, I'm getting to the good part.
Yeah, I can understand the whistle at the top and that sort of thing. But not the actual bone. Surely not the...
I do eat the bone.
Okay.
I've always eaten the bone.
Always?
Always.
Read my bone-crunching lips. I eat
She's got a long
the
history.
bone.
Anyway, that's the end of those questions.
You're going to make a mockery of me now? That's the way this is going?
I say give her chicken and let's find out.
This could very easily have been one of your bones.
I think she just convinced me that this is
I am a big believer that Darwin's theory of evolution is the right way to go about it. I believe that humans are
evolved to eat the
all
bone.
part of the survival for the fittest. Our brain is one of those most amazing organs that cannot be replicated because of the neurons and the synapses that it forms every day.
What if everything you just said, all that stuff you just said, is also inside the simulation? Checkmate, Brainiac! You're telling me you seriously fell for the evolution simulation? Does this look like it turns into that? A little common sense, B2.
If you can simulate every single reality and everything, you can tell where the stock's going to go, you can tell what country's going to do what and when. They're going to pour enough money into it that we'll end up with powerful computers that can do the simulation.
But that's nothing to do with the simulation. That would still be outside the simulation. You're talking about making a simulation inside
I don't think he
this reality, but
understands
this
his
is
own
simulation
theory.
too, or what you talking about? You talking about anything? Are you talking about anything?
You think artificial intelligence are going to take over,
No,
but
not at all.
No, didn't say it. 100% no. That's 0 on the meter from 1 to 10. No, I didn't do that. No, that's not me. No. I mean, maybe.
AI will not take over because there's a chance we are already AI. You see, the thing with your evolution thing,
I can hear that face he's making. It's really pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie.
and that's exactly what evolution does. That's why we end up with such weird animals like the barrel eye fish, where you can see its eyes through its head.
Is that the one with the thing?
Is that the one with the thing?
That's an anglerfish.
That's an anglerfish. I gotta appreciate that move, though. He really committed. He's like, we talking about this guy? That the guy we talking about? No? No? I could have sworn it was this guy.
what about emotions like love, hate, disgust?
Okay, before he answers that,
Yeah.
what on earth does the fish thing have to do to prove that it's a simulation?
I got nothing.
I think he's
I
been
got
playing a
nothing.
few too many video games.
Well, I don't know. Is this a mirror universe? Perhaps we are, but merely pawns within a game that it's a big titanic game of The Sims, and maybe we're just playthings.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Maybe it's our own pride that makes us think that we are more than that. Maybe the simulation guy's right. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
So then what
no, think
happens
about
to the computers within the simulation? It becomes a simulation within a simulation. And then when the machines ultimately take over,
Right?
do they then become self-aware enough to know that it's a simulation and start to go after the person who created the simulation?
You sound like that fish with that ha.
That one?
Huh. All right. Cool.
Then there's that fish with the... What's that one?
Yeah. And that dinosaur in Jurassic Park with that.
Yeah,
You know?
then the other dinosaur that's got...
Yeah. Hard to eat chicken wings with a little hand.
That would suck.
I know. I'm with you.
Okay, let's see what he says about love and emotion.
There you
Maybe,
go.
maybe this is whole like a 5-minute
That's
speed
how
dating
you have
thing.
You have to have. Yes.
The
Man,
two of
I'd
them are-
love to see that.
They will walk out hand
you
in hand.
have to have a range of emotions within to get to the end of the experiment. That's exactly what the mice did in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I mean, come on.
Okay. I don't think I ever actually finished that book, but thank you.
Oh my God, you're gonna love it. Spoilers.
Let's see what he says about love. But look, you see, he's looking intently over there.
Yes.
I think this is going to become a moment.
With let's hope.
They're going to brush the chicken off the table.
Right.
And then he never mind.
I don't think you can ever get a robot or anything that's artificial to have emotions.
Oh, you can get a robot to hate. It's got to be like the simplest thing. It's like 2 steps. You'll never be a dancer. You're just gonna follow in your mother's footsteps and be an alcoholic.
Further, I mean, this thing of emotions and stuff, they can be reduced down to just probabilities.
Yeah, like if I punch you in the face, that's gonna be like a 60% chance you're gonna be pissed at me. If I bang your mom, that's a pretty big one. That's like a 93% chance you're gonna be pissed at me. Accidentally running over your dog, I mean, that's like a 50-50, because I mean, I didn't mean to do it.
We go to Schrodinger's cat, right? So that's the theory. There's something in a box, it's a cat, and there's some radioactive waste inside the box. And until you open the box, you don't know if the cat's alive or dead. And until you open the box, it's both.
Both possibilities exist.
No, I'm pretty sure it was dead the whole time. I didn't feel it moving for a while, to be honest. Is what I did illegal?
Let's go on to the next question. Is the whole universe simulated, or is it just our planet?
It's probably just our planet.
I mean, based on my best guess.
Okay.
Why?
Now he's completely gone off the deep end.
Now
here.
who's prideful now?
It's just our planet. The other planets are normal. That makes no sense.
But you know, maybe we're a subroutine in God's computer. But that would mean that all the planets are part of that same subroutine. We're just Earth 1.0.
That's crazy. Although, if you want to know a way to piss off a certain group of people,
Yes.
just tell them that, well, what if we are in a simulation? Wouldn't that make the designer of that simulation God?
There
You will
are.
get some responses, I tell you what.
But you're not wrong. I mean, of that simulation, he certainly would be, or she, or they, or whatever.
Yeah. I think it's a platypus.
You know what? Your guess is as good as anyone else's.
Let's hear more.
Work, which I brought with me, so you could follow my train of thought here with my data that I've laid out. Honestly, when you look at it like this, I mean, I don't even need to say anything. It's pretty obvious.
That's another theory, isn't it?
Oh, good Lord.
Now, brace yourselves, everyone.
If you can't see it, it's not there until you want to see it.
No.
Even if there was a nuclear bomb or whatever, there would still be humans hiding in some caves or underground that would still be able to come out. There's also the conscience that we have. There'll be somebody there that's good enough to be like, what we're doing is wrong.
Oh, honey, B2, honey. Come on. She's a doll. She's sweet. I can't tell her. Who's going to tell her?
So we haven't had a big world war since 1945, if I'm right. And the people with power don't want to have a world war.
That one didn't age
sorry.
well. It's currently Friday, March 4th.
Oh, God.
You see there. So, might be an outdated take by the time this video comes out. Just saying.
Who do you believe is...
I've got to say, I sadly agree there.
God. Yeah,
and-
unfortunately, that is not a simulation.
And that was an outdated take at the time when actually even she said that, because
Yeah.
she was a little too optimistic about people.
Yeah.
It's nice to think that she believes that there's good in everybody.
I would
out there,
want to
but
hope for the best, but if I've learned anything, it's definitely expect the worst. I'm sorry. That sounds awful.
No, I can get that.
I don't really feel that way.
And she eats
It's a
chicken bones, so
evolving
maybe that
philosophy.
has something to do with it. I don't know.
I God bless her, but because I think we need to hopefully see the best in others and find that common ground to work from.
Yes.
But quite frankly, so much has happened, and there's so much evidence to the contrary. But we still have to find that common ground.
But before we get too terribly serious here, let's get back to
I'm
laughing.
sorry. Yes, you're right. You're right. Oh my God. Anyway, yes.
So,
please.
might be an outdated take by the time this video comes out. Just saying.
Who do you believe is simulating us?
If I had to just chuck a guess out there, and this is going to sound totally crazy, there's a thing called carcinization, where life forms from the bottom of the sea, from things that live on beaches to things that live in caves, over years have all ended up being essentially the same thing. That same thing is a crab, a king crab.
Crab. Crab? You say crab?
King crab.
King crab? You say crab?
I didn't see that coming.
What the? What?
Should have been chicken.
Bro, this video has been a trip. This is all to sell fried chicken. just so we can remind ourselves. I don't claim to know God's plan, but in the end, I'm just saying I am it. What are you gonna do? Realistically, how are you gonna get in here? I'm snipping away, I got a pinch, sometimes I got one big claw. You can't even get in here. Anima Royal, touch me, you're gonna be executed by the Crab Court. You're gonna do nothing. You're gonna do nothing. I know. What's your plan? Not what you say you're gonna do. What are you really gonna do? I'm in the sand. I've reemerged. And that's you gone.
That is it, the end of this episode.
But it's not. But it wasn't just it. There's another video. Okay, that was fun. We're really learning a lot here today, but I still think there's a ways to go. So how about we do this one? Secret societies. Who's really pulling the strings? Let's find out.
My name's Derek Brahma. I'm from London.
I think
Derek
it's
Brahma,
a king crab.
anti-elitist.
And I believe that there is a group of people that is controlling the world through the use of technology.
What? That's crazy!
Hello, my name is Charmaine. I'm from Lowestoft, and I believe in the power of the Freemasonry secret society and their role in the move towards a one-world government, a one-world economy, and eventually a one-world religion.
What?
Aren't
That's
they kinda
crazy!
Like equally crazy?
Jesus, Charmaine is like twice the size of David. That's a big woman! And Cordon Bleu's just back there like...
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Will Richards and we are here today with KFC to look into some mysteries. And you guys have got some strange opinions on...
You got some fucked up weird opinions on... What was it again? Hurry up. I got a show to do.
Well, it's how technologically people are controlling our lives.
Okay.
Hey Siri, are you controlling our lives?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Do you have an answer for anything?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Nah, you're all good.
I'm not sure I understand.
And you have something similar but slightly opposing,
Google
which
would
is...
have understood that.
Freemasonry, which seems a mystery, but there's a lot of reality behind it.
Ladies first, Charmaine, I'm going to ask you. Are you ready?
Of course.
Bones or boneless chicken?
Definitely bones.
You really gonna just drop a straight up, definitely bones, when you're running that accent? Okay, it's a fun show here. I don't want to break the illusion, but some of these people, they feel like they're actors or something. This can't be real. No. Hold on, the people in the comments know Charmaine. Raise your hand if she worked in your school. The best thing high school gave me was this celebrity link. Can't believe I found this video from a YouTube ad. WTF is Mrs. Pullman doing? Bro, I remember her from English. I told her I had a nosebleed right in front of her face and she bought me another worksheet. No, Miss Girl, my face is bleeding. I don't need another worksheet. Little bit of advice there for you, Mrs. Pullman. She worked at my school and told my partner and me that we were mentally ill for not crying at the boy in the striped pajamas. Lol says, IDK how you don't cry to that. Maybe just not open to the message. You should be. Okay, it's real. She's real. Charmaine, verified.
Fillet or zinger?
Fillet, plenty of succulent meat.
What the fudge?
I specifically
Somebody takes
asked
themselves too
for
seriously.
all legs and thighs.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a nice pair of thighs, but I am a breast man myself.
Base.
What convinced you of your theory?
Well,
What started to happen was they just started saying it publicly in front of cameras.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, is that we penetrate the cabinets.
I'm going to have to ask you the same question now. What convinced you of your theory?
Well, what started to happen is...
They just started to say it publicly in front of cameras.
Was your data included in the data sold to the malicious third parties?
Yes.
within your waffle, there are a few little salient points that, that interestingly enough, connect to my bigger picture.
Okay, now that I've heard your little triflings, I can see how it slots into like a smaller version of my bigger version, Yeah, it's in there, but still a bit of a paltry showing considering you're supposed to be an expert on the subject.
It's just completely off the wall.
I'll give you the answer when this silly man finishes.
Okay.
First of all, how dare you?
Oh, okay.
Oh, my giddy
No,
aunt.
can't. What's happening? What's happening?
Seriously, what's going on? Everyone chill out! I've got a gun!
I've just seen that he's got the old turn around here.
Okay, yeah, the comments check out. You can tell from that little tidbit that she definitely was a teacher.
Pull your jacket out. He's...
I like my shirt too. Zoom into my shirt. It's a cool shirt. This is Chinese. This is Tokyo. That's a clown.
He's got an all-seeing eye, a pyramid with the eye. That is part of one of the Masonic signs.
Is it?
He knows what he's doing. I don't know what it is he's exactly doing, but he knows what he's doing. Oh, is it?
But I got this off of eBay. I don't know what happened. It just came up on my feed, and I thought I have to buy that.
Dude, nobody has an eBay feed. That's not a thing. You're a plant.
The Illuminati borrowed some of the symbols of Freemasonry. Pyramid, the all-seeing eye, and the
pentagram. The one you're looking for is pentagram.
So it frightens.
Oh, you're not right. Okay,
The
okay.
Can't we go and think?
What's a pentagon?
No, pentagram. No. You're thinking of this. You're talking about this. Yeah, pentagram.
Pentagon, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't ever ask for directions if you need to see the FBI.
Wasn't the Pentagon named the Pentagon because it was a pentagon?
No, you guys got it mixed up. It's the star. It's the star one.
Well, it's a five-sided shape, isn't it?
But they weren't going
Okay.
to call it the hexagon, but they ran out of bricks.
Okay.
What are these secret societies?
Tell me, how many sides does this
Now,
have?
listen, you mentioned who you think they are.
I know.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
The membership.
Yes, YouTube HQ. I got a couple of chicken-related videos that need to be independently fact-checked. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. Use of extreme prejudice would be greatly appreciated. I can kill who? Legally? I don't have to get that on paper, but yeah, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Okay, that was
So
JonTron.
there we are. Down
And
the chicken hole, so to speak.
I think we need to watch some of those videos.
I think you're right. We're gonna have to react to a couple of those.
I want to laugh at some of the flat earthers.
Okay. All right.
And okay, I'm staring at the screen here, looking at this one. Tell me what this looks like of Spider-Man down there.
Wow. Wow. Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can.
Spiders can't do that.
Spiders have to do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not that impressively.
Well, the spiders, I don't know.
Okay. Good point. Sorry, I just, that's on my screen here, and I kept looking at that, and I'm like, try not to laugh.
You're like, what the hell is this? Man, I tell you, get anything on Amazon.
Oh my God, we have got to start looking through YouTube a little bit more and finding these things.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I had no idea KFC had that crap out
I
there.
didn't either. I mean, I know that I love the idea that they switch up their Colonel Sanders with different actors like every 6 months or so. I think that's kind of fun, but the ad campaigns have been pretty fun, but I didn't know they had anything like this either. It's great.
Yeah. I remember seeing something about the movie. I didn't know it was actually real until I believe you told me about it. One of our other videos, at some point you mentioned it.
Did I really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So
yeah, it's fun because I really hope that they make another one. I think
Is
that
it trying to take itself seriously, or is it an entire spoof?
It's can you really say that these Hallmark Lifetime things are really taking themselves seriously? I
Okay,
mean,
good point.
It's kind of it's right in the same vein, but no, at the end of the day, no. But I think if memory serves, it ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh.
And I've got questions that need to be answered.
Okay. Is
So
it
KFC,
Sharknado?
if you're listening, make it so.
Is it Sharknado quality?
It's better than Sharknado.
Okay. I've actually never seen Sharknado.
The first one was a cultural thing. It hit the zeitgeist at the right time. In the zeitgeist,
5 of them now or something.
Like, people were first new to Facebook, and they're like, "What the shit?" You know, and it was just this cross promotional juggernaut that they had no idea that it was going to do what it did at Sharknado, the first one, and it's been all downhill from there because lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, understandable. So let us know what you guys thought. What do you think about JonTron? What do you think about KFC? And
is the Earth hollow? Like Jules Verne, Journey to the Center of the Earth, or Edgar Rice Burroughs in the Peldicar books? Or is it flat? Like some jackasses believe. I'm sorry, that's not fair.
No, it is.
I want to be fair. I want to be fair.
Many videos by them. I've been down that rabbit hole, watching and laughing. They ignore anything that is evidence against what they say, and many of them just resort to name calling, shouting people down, threatening people.
That's ridiculous.
So that is a very vile section of humanity right there.
I think that humanity has known that the planet's around for quite some time, and somehow it snuck out. Somebody said, "No, it's flat, man," and then somebody believed him. Magellan, he said, "I know the world is round, for I have seen its shadow on the moon." He ain't wrong.
There you go. Game, set, and match.
He ain't wrong. Just saying.
Yes, it's quite easy to know. There's enough science that's been done, and if you listen to some of the attempted explanations that you get out there,
you believe in science?
Pretty much. That is pretty much the type of responses you get.
Oh, sheeple.
And that
people friggin' piss me off, man.
there's a group that is very religious who claim that. And,
what, that the world is flat?
Yeah. And claim that for some reason NASA's making us believe it's round to somehow denigrate what they believe in. I don't understand.
Is it just like a victim complex? Is that why?
Yeah, and those people end up being the ones who leave the most vile comments towards people who say otherwise.
So most vile people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny hearing them try to act like they are some sort of Christian and then threatening people and there's also a very large homophobic population in
the flat Earth community.
Yeah, because that will be their first,
really. That
ends up being one of their first go-tos if they get talked down to enough where they can't refute anything else. Is some sort of homophobic slur against the person. It's quite sad.
I didn't see that coming.
Oh, it is.
I don't know why.
It is quite sad. Like I said, I went down that rabbit hole watching like the debunkers and stuff and seeing the comments and stuff that they would get, and then hearing the reaction or the response videos that people would make against them, and it's like, come on. either A, you're just a complete troll.
Right.
B, you're also a troll, but you're just doing it to try to milk money out of people who somehow actually believe this stuff.
Oof.
Or C, you're just beyond help.
It depresses me, because I think, where did we go wrong with our education system? I really do.
Yeah.
It just, and don't get me wrong, I'm no Rhodes Scholar. I never pretended to be. I have trouble spelling it.
RODE.
As it turns out, but there are certain. Franklin was right. Benjamin Franklin, when he thought that truths were self-evident, and you didn't have to really speak about them. He was a genius, a brilliant man of his time. He'd be brilliant by today's standards as well. But he got that one wrong.
I was going to say, yeah, the problem is people think their own
self-evident
truths
sweet baby
are
James.
actually truths. It's sad. Anyway, I think we should thank everybody for joining us here, and if you've made it this far, wow.
God bless you.
We went down all sorts of rabbit holes here.
Chicken holes as well.
So
we'd left no hole unexplored with this particular podcast.
and the rest of that video will be on our OnlyFans. So thank you guys for joining us. A like, comment, subscribe. Click on that little bell if you want to know when we have a new video out. It's always appreciated.
Never pressured.
And while you're leaving a comment down there, give us hashtag it's not flat. And then whatever your suggestion is, and we will react to that. It will be pushed towards the front of the line, the head of the class, the top of the table.
There we are.
Whatever you want to call it.
And KFC, make a part 2. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, or we need to start investigating some of those other videos from KFC.
I think you're right. It's brilliant promotion, I mean.
Yeah. And I seriously want to go drive and get KFC for lunch tomorrow.
I can see why.
And not because of any of the videos, other than it's been a while since I've had it. Now that I saw it.
There you go.
Yeah. So thank you guys again. And as always, please be good to each other. If you see people out there spreading conspiracy theories, try to get the truth through to them so they really understand that they were being misled and led down a wrong path.
Take it with a grain of salt, I mean, be careful what you believe in. Verify it. Move from there. Hope for the best. Look for that common ground.
That fictitious common ground.
No,
Sorry.
Jeff Foxworthy recently said in an interview that I heard, 85% of us, we all, 85% of us agree on most things. He said, but most of us, there's a lot of us rather, that focus on that 15%. And I think it's in what?
See, I disagree.
Okay, go ahead.
I disagree.
I was holding a lot of eggs in that basket, but go ahead.
I'm smacking them eggs out.
Get out of my basket, eggs.
I'd say 70%. And not that we agree, we might agree on something.
Yeah.
It's not the 15. There's still something that those 70% also believe that will also make you say, really?
Damn it.
So
there go those eggs. Thanks, man.
It's definitely not 85. I've at least in this country.
I had high hopes.
Come on. JFK Jr.'s coming back, man.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I think there's a difference, though, between, you see, for some reason, the lunatic fringe isn't fringe anymore. It's going to have to crawl under the rock again someday. Because it's just going to have to.
I just hope it doesn't get passed down. I hope our kids are able to actually guide this world into a better place than what we have guided it to right now.
No pressure, future generations.
Okay, wow. We are really on a roll here tonight.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you guys again.
Thank you.
And as always, keep your eyes to the sky. There might be something amazing out there. You might see like a bucket of chicken. And there you go. That will change your day. Bucket of fried chicken, that makes for a good day.
I can't argue with that. And keep your ear to the ground, because it's important to listen for those rabbit holes and chicken holes combined.
And staying away from them. Thank you guys again. Take care, everybody.
Thank you. God bless you.